Welcome to the video for today. And this is something a little bit different. This is talking about inner peace and inner freedom, how you can find it, what it will feel like, what it senses, and what do we mean? Like, this is one of the biggest things that I have done in my life that has improved everything more than I can say. And don't discount this. Do not discount this. Don't say, oh, this is fluff, this is whatever. I know what she's talking about. Continue to watch. This can make a difference, right? This can make a difference, really, honestly. Okay, let's get started. So I wanted to read something to you about right now there's a lot of chaos in the world. Right now there's a lot of crazy things that are going on. And you may be experiencing this, noticing, I feel so unsettled. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I need to be doing a whole bunch. Maybe your body's aching. Maybe you're having more headaches. Maybe you're not sleeping well because of the changing energies, right? Our frequency is raising, the frequency of the world, probably the universe. And so all this high frequency light and energy is coming onto the world, and it's changing us within. Therefore, we're noticing weird sensations within our body, within our mental state, within our emotional state, within our energetic field. And it feels like sometimes like, wow, why do things feel so different? Why do I feel so off balance, off settled? Why do I feel more overwhelmed? Why do I feel more stressed, right? And it is just calling us. We're raised into a higher frequency to become different. We're going to be different. Our world is going to be different. This is the ascension process. We cannot no longer live in a state of stress, overwhelm, doing too much for other people, not fulfilling our cup, not doing things for ourselves, saying no when we want to saying yes when we want to say no, feeling we owe people, living up to all these expectations that we no longer want to, that don't feel right for us anymore. So but the process is all happening also for us to come back to our truth. Find the true sense of freedom and peace, which is inner freedom and inner peace. And I know, believe me, this would have pissed me off a few years ago. But I've worked through so much of this and it feels amazing. So I'm just going to read something to you that actually ChatGPT wrote for me because I'm not a good writer. And the question I wrote ChatGPT was describe what it would look like to live a life of inner peace and inner freedom. And I can tell you, I was surprised that this is so much of how I've made my life. And it's possible for you. I can tell you 1000%. Imagine waking up each day with a calm heart and a clear mind. Close your eyes, and put your hands on your heart if you can. There's no rush. No sense of impending stress or need to prove anything. Instead, the day stretches before you like a blank canvas, and you feel at ease knowing that whatever you paint will be enough because you are enough. In this life of inner peace and freedom, the external world may still throw challenges your way. Work demands, family responsibilities, even unexpected hurdles. But rather than reacting with anxiety or frustration, you respond with calm. You've learned that you cannot control everything, but you can always control your inner state. When difficult emotions arise, you welcome them like visitors, acknowledging their presence, but not letting them take over your home. Your relationships reflect this inner freedom. There's no need to seek approval from others because you already accept yourself, fully present. Conversations are deeper and more meaningful because you're fully present. You listen without the urge to compare, compete, or judge. When conflicts arise, you approach them with understanding, recognizing that the opinions of or actions of others don't define your worth. I'm going to read it again. When conflicts arise, you approach them with understanding, recognizing that the opinions or actions of others don't define your worth. As you move through your day, you find joy in the simplest things. This is what I've learned, to find joy in the simple things. The feel of the breeze on your skin, the sound of the birds outside your window, the taste of your morning coffee. That's my pleasure. And the sun. Every moment holds a quiet beauty, and you're fully immersed in it because your mind is free from clutter, unburdened by the past. It's gone. Or the future. In this life, decisions come from a place of intuition and alignment with your values. You are guided not by fear, societal expectations, or pressure, but by what truly feels right for you. This is what I always talk about. Whether it's taking on a new challenge, or saying no to something that doesn't serve you, you act with confidence, knowing you are living in alignment with your truth. At the end of each day, there's no regret or worry about what was left undone. You rest easily, feeling grateful for the day as it unfolded, perfect in its imperfections. You trust that tomorrow will bring its own set of experiences, and you are ready to meet them with the same calm, steady presence. This is what it looks like to live a life of inner peace and freedom, a life when the storms of the outer world no longer disturb the calm waters within. All right, isn't that beautiful? I'm amazed. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It says so much of what I wanted to say, but I didn't have to write because I'm not a good writer, so I can't find those words, but ChatGPT just was like, whoo. Also, it's getting to know me. And I know many of you, especially if you're in Florida and you've been disturbed by the floods, which is in other places in the southern USA, that is like crazy. We're not talking about when natural disasters happen and flood your home or your home's on fire to just sit there and remain calm. Although, in a way, yes, because the frantic and the overwhelm and the yelling and all of that doesn't help at all, because when we're in a high stress state, we lose our problem solving skills. We lose our creativity. So we can't find solutions, answers. We just kind of go blank and we just react from a place of fight or flight, which is usually just a physical reaction, right? We can't use the mental part of us to problem solve. So it is true that it is better to stay calm, but I know that's not always possible. But this is talking about your regular normal days, right? And when you practice this type of being in your regular everyday, it also helps in the time of trauma and natural disasters. And when things happen in your life that are traumatic, it will help positively, because you will learn how to come to a more calm and relaxed state no matter what is going on around you. And I cannot stress the importance of what's to come in the next couple years of us learning to be in this state no matter what is going on around us. The chaos that we hear, the chaos we see, the fear, the worry, and all of that seems to be going on in the world. And don't even watch the news again, right? But that we can't help hearing or seeing on Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, right? You want to stay in the being of, I'm choosing peace within me, knowing and having faith that everything is working out. I can handle anything. I can handle anything. The biggest thing that I've learned to bring this peace is when you learn to practice that and you're able to hold this and feel the inner peace and freedom, right? Because we always have freedom to choose our next thought, freedom to choose an emotion we want to feel in the moment, freedom to choose how we respond and react, freedom to choose how we think, freedom to choose what we say, that's inner freedom, right? Choose freedom of choice of how to be in this world, freedom of choice of the energy we allow in, the energy we give out to the world. We have so much freedom within freedom of our own body, right? Of our own person, right? So when you learn that, you come to much more place of peace. You find joy, as it said, in the little things. You find joy more often, therefore. You're not waiting for something big to happen. You're not waiting for something big to change. And when that happens, you enjoy your daily life way more. Therefore, you enjoy your weeks, you enjoy your month, you enjoy your years more, right? You are enjoying your life more. You are finding more pleasure. You are finding more joy. And when it says living in your truth, some people don't understand what that means. Following your truth, living your truth, it means what feels good to me? What values do I have? What's important to me? I'm going to do things that are important to me. I'm going to do things that are in alignment with my values. If family is really important to you, spending time with family and friends, that is something you're going to get to. You choose to spend more time doing. That's your choice. Saying that you don't have time or work it's just you're choosing to stay in somewhere where that's taken away a very important value, right? And you're not going to be happy. You're going to be frustrated, bitter, complaining, saying things aren't good, saying you have no choice, right? You don't blame other things. It's all the decisions we've made. So just choosing to be in this inner state of peace and inner freedom, noticing how much inner freedom you have, because you are the one choosing. So take control of that inner freedom during the day. I get to choose how I feel. I get to choose how I respond. Of course, you're going to go off into tangents. Believe me, I do. I get instantly mad. I always have. I feel, because I express and I feel the emotions. I don't push down a lot, only in certain circumstances. So I get it out. Now I don't hold on to it and I don't stay in it. I don't hold on to it and I don't stay in it. It means I don't think about it for hours and I don't stay in the bad mood for hours at all. If I express something, it's out and then I go, whew, that pissed me off. Wow, okay. Whew, gonna let that just move through me. Because it's release, right? When we push things down, don't feel them, don't talk about them, don't express them. They're just gonna ball up and gather into our body, and that's why they say stress is the beginning of all illness or disease, because it gets stuck within our body and causes energetic blockages and causes our cells to be toxic, to not work properly. All of that affects us at a cellular level. All right, that's a lot. So choose today, choose the inner freedom, practice your inner freedom, practice your peace also, coming into a state of peace. And that, we've done so much breathing on some of these last few videos. That's the easiest and fastest way to calm your nervous system and regulate your heartbeat and to decrease the stress is to use your breath. Focus being fully present in the moment, right? Taking your breath in, big deep inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax. Breathe, count. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. When your mind's spiraling and your body's reacting, count your breath. Set the intention. As I exhale, I release and relax. As I inhale, I bring in beautiful, loving energy. As I exhale, I release and let go. Okay, and relax. Inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you're in a real state, sometimes it takes 10 breaths or a little more to get to where you feel your body's relaxed, okay? But do it. It's a practice. Continue to do it. Your body will fall into it faster and begin to relax faster, right? It's just you're training your nervous system, your body and stuff to relax by doing that. So do it consistently, like often. All right, let me know if this video really helped you, and let me know if you can find that concept about the inner peace and freedom. And I want you to begin to practice it starting right now. All right, have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.